Well, the 2022-2023 SJHL season is officially here, and to ring it in, we welcome the Commissioner of the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League, Kyle McIntyre, to the set. Kyle, how's it going? Must be pretty excited for opening night.
Yeah, very excited. Probably by the time where this is airing, it's probably been puck drop. But as of today, when we're taping, it's 10 days to puck drop. We have lots of exciting things happening in the league. And me, like every other fan in Saskatchewan, can't wait for the SJHL season to begin.
Before we go into this season, let's talk about a little bit for you as the new commissioner of the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League, coming in during the spring, taking over for Bill Chow. How has that transition been for you?
You know what? I was fortuitous to have that transition with Bill because I probably came in at the busiest time of President's tenure. And so, of course, being part of the final playoff series, being at the Centennial Cup, then going right into a Board of Governors AGM, a strategic retreat, SJHL draft, and then scheduling, I probably jumped right in with both feet, which was excellent for my own growth and development.
What have been some of the challenges that you've had to deal with, I guess, in your first year of being a commissioner in the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League?
I think my greatest challenge was this summer when it seemed that all the previous teammates had left the team, and I was out trying to build a new team, but also keep things rolling on the road. And so, of course, going out and building relationships with sponsors, either through renewal or seeking new sponsorship, building relationships with the Board of Governors in 12 communities, and of course, building relationships with the coaches. And of course, my previous background was a lot of relationships in education. And so certainly that would be something that I would see as a strength of mine. But again, you're coming into a new context. You know some people in the hockey world. You know some people that used to be associated with hockey. But just kind of getting a lay of the land and understanding how things work and learning the many different personalities and interests in the league. So I think all it's been quite exciting, but at the same time, challenging.
Now going into your first full season, how beneficial do you think that first couple of months is, being jumped in or going right into the busiest time of the year last year, but helping you going into your first full season as commissioner?
I think it is for me. It's a real advantage, right? Because I've been in all the communities now. I've been in most of the rinks. I've met all the coaches. I know all the Board of Governors, and so now it's just meeting the fans and getting familiar with each team and identifying, which teams are the strong teams and which teams are the teams that are still building and still recovering from COVID or rebuilding their lineup. And so I think that's kind of what I'm going through right now. And of course, this week with exhibition season well underway, it gives me an opportunity to get into the rinks and get a feel for what our fans are going to see and what our teams are going to bring and how the season itself is going to go.
What are some goals you have for your first season?
Well, I think one of the biggest things that I want as commissioner is I want to really relaunch our league. I really want to market our league, do a better job of that, especially for our players, because I do believe that we are Canada's premier junior A hockey league, and we really got to do a better job of celebrating that and marketing our players and sharing with the rest of the province and the rest of Canada what a high level of talent and excitement we have here in the SJHL.
I know, talking to you prior to this interview, sometimes in Saskatchewan we might be a little too humble, and maybe it's a case where we need to almost promote ourselves more for being such a great hockey league.
I think so. Like when I went to the Centennial Cup this year, it was pretty interesting. There were 9 teams, 9 leagues were represented, and really our teams were right there. In fact, when we first started, I predicted an all Saskatchewan final between Flin Flon and Estevan. I was a little bit off, and the teams didn't always get the bounces as the way it was, but every game was extremely competitive. And you know what? The teams that we had there representing us, whether it was Flin Flon or Estevan, or it could have been Humboldt, or it could have been North Battleford, for all that really the way the season played out, we were right there. And, we were certainly competitive. I found our game was more exciting to watch. I liked the speed. I liked the skill. I liked the physical aspect of those games. And so really, I would say, like, when you look at the national level, I would say that we really have a reputation of being more of a physical league. But I don't think that's a fair reputation. It's just like the reputation we have as being an old league. We're really not that old of a league. Our average age is only about 18.8. Would we like to get younger? Absolutely. But probably one of the things I want to do is I want to promote our league more so and really showcase what we do have as a league in terms of our caliber of play and the opportunities that we provide for kids.
and showcasing the strengths of this league, because there is a lot of strengths of the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League. Now, when you look at this season, your first as commissioner, what are you looking forward to this year?
What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to obviously having a successful full return to play,
Right.
a full slate of games. I'm looking forward to seeing full buildings with fans that are excited about their local teams, and kids are excited about their local role models, and our players are excited about doing outreach and being visible in communities. I'm really excited about that. I'm also really excited about some of the new partnerships that we have with IKS Media, with Canterra Seeds, with Phantom Vodka, as well as many of the existing sponsors that we do have as a league. I'm excited to see all that come together.
I know you just mentioned Centennial Cup. You made some predictions. Do you want to make some predictions ahead of this season, or do you want to
as
hold
a
off on them?
commissioner, I have to be neutral. I
probably a
cannot,
good idea.
I cannot choose any sides. Certainly, you know what? One of the things that's a strength of the league is the competitive balance.
100%.
And so we have 12 teams that are extremely competitive. We have some teams that maybe didn't finish as high in the standings last year, who are really bouncing back. They've had an excellent draft. They have good prospects. They've had a competitive exhibition season. And so, you know what? Everyone has the potential to win the championship before the puck drops on September the 16th. And so certainly we'll see who, probably by Christmas time, we'll probably have a good idea of who are the teams that are going to be the contenders and who will be the pretenders.
Well, it's shaping up to be an exciting hockey season, to say the least. Kyle, thank you so much for doing this. Let's catch up at the showcase, shall we?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.